3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Today is Sunday, September 27th. It is approximately 6:41 p.m. on a beautiful Sunday evening here in El Paso, Texas, guys.
Beautiful.
Today, I'm joined by co-host of the podcast, Misa. Say what's up.
Yo, what it do?
As always, guys, producer of the podcast, Milena Ipiotis, is in the building today. Say what's up, Milena.
Hi, hello.
And also, guys, for episode 44, very special guest of the podcast, one of my good friends from back in the day. His name is Wesley Gerhart. Wesley Gerhart, say what's up to the podcast, man.
How's it going?
Hey.
And absolute pleasure to be here.
And thank you for being here, man. And also, we're gonna shout out this guy in the back over here.
No, you don't have to do. No.
No. We're not gonna shout him out. Okay, we're not.
Nah, just kidding. Yeah, let's shout us out. Let's do it, man.
This podcast is filmed in front of a live audience.
Let's do it, man.
We have Luis Beard in the building. He's gonna be off camera. He's gonna be our live audience today. So, guys, this is episode 44, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, the second episode that we've done in our studio, and it looks good. And I just want to thank Wesley for taking time out of his day to come and chill with us. But before we get into this podcast, guys, there's a tradition unlike any other that we have to abide by. It's a rule, and I didn't make it up. Blue made it up.
Shout out to Blue.
And we have to go by this, and, it's not a podcast unless we do so. So
thank you, Blue.
Thank you, Blue. You're my boy.
Hey.
We're going to crack our celebratory beer.
Rice tea.
Yes, there we go.
Mine's a twist off, dude.
Take a drink. Everyone take a drink. Let's see.
I can feel it hitting already.
Okay, so we have some housekeeping material that we need to get to real fast. I'm going to remove my headset, and we are going to introduce Hoodie Chris to the podcast. Guys, what's good?
Yes.
What's good? Yo, I'm here. What's good?
Hey, you seem a little upset, Hoodie Chris. What's going on, man?
So Hoodie Chris is here because the Dallas Cowboys lost. Hoodie Chris, what are your thoughts on the game? Yeah, we just didn't do our thing, bro. We didn't win, so we lost. So if we lose, we don't win. And when you don't win, you lose. And in football, you want to win. So that's all I got to say about that. But I'm glad to be here today. What's up, guys?
Hey, man, I'm scared right now. There's like a conversation going on with one person. Oh, my God.
This dude asked and answered his own question. That's crazy.
Hey, Hoodie Chris is in the building, guys. So without further ado, let's get into this podcast, man. Wesley, me and you have been friends for a long time. You have a big social media presence. You have a Twitch channel that we're going to get into. It's called Watch Out Loud. There's a little bit of some merch displayed down there.
No longer available.
But we're trying to give you a little branding here. So we're going to get into your channel a little bit later. But what do you have for thoughts on the podcast so far? Anything, critiques that you want to give us? Anything that you've noticed about our podcast? Can you give us a little bit about that?
Honestly, I've been checking, ever since you brought it up to me, I've been checking out your podcast, and it's actually really good. I think the only thing I would change is not the podcast itself. I think you guys deserve a ton of viewership. I think maybe just with a little networking, this could be one banger podcast. Absolutely.
There you go. And that's what we're trying to do. We've been trying to expand our YouTube channel, get some more subscribers.
We've never been described as banger. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of terminology that's
banger, dude. I think I'll
weird.
get a tattoo. It's just banger.
I know, right?
On my chest,
there.
just or on my stomach, it's just banger.
That's banger.
On our chest.
And then butts, you have to call dumpies. That's my other
Dumpies. Hey,
terminology.
dumpies.
So,
Yeah,
I got some
kids.
weird terms.
I got
so.
kids. I would work with my kids. Come
that
over here
worked.
before I spank your dumpy.
What's a dumpy? Don't worry about it.
All right, dude. So here's one of the things that has been a very common theme with some of our guests. Some of our guests I haven't seen in years or hung out with in a very long time. Wesley, you fall back into this category, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Dude, wow.
It's a time capsule.
we should go back and make a list of all those people that we've had that we hadn't seen, and
And then we'll
Just have a party.
We'll do another.
and the thing is, it's I'm sorry, but one thing, it's more than 8 years. It's 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
It's it goes way back.
I don't know if it's 10 years.
No. It's definitely not 10 years, but it has been. It's multiple years for sure. But me and this guy, we've known each other going back to Lincoln Middle School. So just to think of
Go Warriors.
Yeah, go Warriors. By the way, Miso is also a Warrior.
I was also there, dude.
But I think the thing with Wesley was he was older than us. I think by like a year or two.
Yeah, and well, also my birthday's after September, so I always like a year.
Yeah, grade level. He was a
Same.
level above us, and then he was really good friends with my boy Sebastian Christopher. Shout out to Sebastian. He listens to the
shout out
What's going on,
Sebastian.
Sebastianes?
So I know like one of the main reasons we hung out back in the day was Sebastian lived right next door to this guy, and we kind of would just go hang out there and fucking play Halo or do other stupid shit. But that's kind of how like me and this guy like started being friends way back in the fucking day.
Oh yeah.
So
That's cool, dude.
I think the last time, like I was telling you earlier, the last time we've hung out is when you worked at the mall, you worked at DC, and I worked at Zoomies, literally store by store, right next to each other. So yeah,
Wow.
that's the last time I actually seen you in person.
yeah. Until like about half an hour ago when you showed up here. But
Yeah.
I don't think like
Early.
Yeah, it's like I got here on
How long
time.
ago did you work at Zoomies?
Honestly, for a couple months, it was just for like back to school. And then it started going pretty nice. And then the cashier, because like all the hours are based off how many sales you do, and the cashier started stealing all the sales. Like they would put their code.
Wait,
in.
that's how that works?
That's how that
Yeah.
shit works.
So
dude.
I just walked out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I came back 2 weeks and I was like, I'm here for my last paycheck. And they're like, why'd you leave? And I was like, check the records. That's why. And then just grabbed my paycheck.
Wow,
and took
I
off.
had no idea that's how they worked.
Yeah,
I always wondered why there was always like the same like two people all the time.
There's the back room where the skateboards are made, midway,
Right.
which is most of the clothing, and then front, which is the shoes and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the discount clothes.
yeah, we know that. Actually, me and Luis, we used to do security with there. He was a supervisor, and we used to run that bitch, all that mall right there.
Very nice.
Well, we're like you guys work security at Sunland Park. We were at the outlet.
Oh, you guys were at that
Yeah, we were
outlet.
at
the
Oh,
outlet.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like what Wesley was saying, dude, people would snipe your sales back in the day. Like I
Mhm.
used to work at fucking Levi's back at the outlet, and people like, especially people from Mexico, they love their fucking Levi's, right? So I'm over there like, yo, tiene 500 unos, talla 32 por 30. Si compra uno,
Oh
el
my
otro es
God.
gratis. Like, dude, I was on my
Dude,
shit.
Chris was selling them in pesos and like
Yes,
Mexican
dude. I was flipping the
500,
Levi's, dude.
500 uno, dude. You just said like 1,500.
No. 501. That's a type of Levi brand.
Yeah,
like
it is.
jeans. That's why it's like 500 uno, because they would come in. They're like,
Dummy,
we
son.
want the Levi brands with the buttons all the way up, no zipper. And anyway, point is, like your thing, like if you were working there, like if you were going to make a fucking sale, you were going to walk them up to the register, make sure you log in with your motherfucking thing. So that way on the receipt, you show up as a salesperson.
Hey, only the
Because all
strong
that shit
survive.
gets tracked.
I remember even at Zoomies, I was the one that threw a competition at Zoomies because Skate 3 came out.
Damn,
And
skate
so
fucking
they had a
3.
little TV and a couch thing. We had signups for people to come in, and whoever won, like had the best combo, won the game. And I ran it entirely myself. So I lost sales, and then they took out all my hours. It was crazy.
Wow, dude.
Hey, that's what's good. I hate fucking retail, and I'm glad I'm not working in
Yeah,
that anymore.
retail is probably one of the most ruthless, apart from food. You know.
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
food.
But yeah, well, food hands down.
Luis just shot himself in the face, like metaphorically, right
He's
there.
just at
because
home, dude.
How much he hates retail. But one of the things that I noticed, and I was watching your stream on Watch Out Loud. Watch Out Loud is his channel on Twitch. I was watching it, I think, on Saturday. And you were telling the stream that you're like, I'm not drinking anymore, guys.
Yeah.
I gave up on drinking. But at the same time,
Yo.
you're like, come New Year's Eve, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. There's no bigger celebration than just getting completely fucked up with the send off of 2020 and hopefully a bunch of other bad stuff behind it. And
So what's the reason for stopping the whole drinking?
I was just becoming lazy. I was like, at first it started like, oh, when I'm bored or with my anxiety and stuff, getting on live, I would have a couple drinks, and then I'm like, oh, I have the rest of the 6-pack or 12-pack. Might as well drink while I play. And then I would just get belligerent, and it's still funny. It's
Right.
still good content, but
That's
the
where we're
next-
heading, Chris.
But the next day I would wake, because unlike the podcast, you guys do it like what, once or twice a week?
Yeah, we try to record. Well, it depends. Like we release once a week, but we can do multiple sessions within that week span
Yeah.
and then pace them out. But
So
kind of.
like with me, I have to go live for multiple hours at a time, like up to 4 to 6 hours. And that's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if I get drunk on Friday, I'm not going to wake up on time on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel good, not going to be at 100%. And I found myself getting really lazy. It was like making me really sluggish, especially
It's a
beer.
downer.
Yeah. And then I even tried to push it to only Fridays, and only drink on Fridays, but then I would like overdo it. I'm like, this is my only time to drink. Buy everything I can right now.
Let's get
Put it-
belligerent. Don't even know who you
Let's
are.
black out.
Hey,
right
liver,
now.
fuck you. This is my day. And that didn't work out great. So I was just like, I'm going to cut it out. I'm sure like eventually I'll drink again and I'll just get back a norm and stuff. But yeah, New Year's and maybe on my birthday, I might have some champagne because
When's your birthday?
October 29th. So it's coming up.
Hey.
But
What
like a
year
glass-
are you born?
88. So
Oh.
32 over here.
Yeah, he's the
Like
same age as my sister.
2
She's
days
born
before
in
mine.
88. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the mustache, I'd look like I was like maybe 21, 22. I got
Hey.
like permanent baby face.
I like the mustache, dude. My
Yeah.
wife today, she's like, "Hey, you're recording today." And she's like, "Shave that little furry stuff you have." I was like, "Girl, I've been growing this for 2.5 months." She's like, "What? Fucking liar!" I was like, "Yeah."
My hair
Like,
grows
yeah.
so fast.
I
It's
can't.
it's
That's how this
ridiculous.
guy is.
Yeah, I'm freshly cut today, guys. I had to shave and cut my shit. My shit was getting all scraggly, so it's all good though. Got a fresh cut, a DIY home edition.
And then
'cause-
cover it up with the hood.
And then cover up with the hoodie because you know why? Because the Cowboys fucking lost and fuck the Cowboys and fuck the NFL. But we ain't gonna get into that. Anyways, so me and fucking Wesley, we had talked about doing this podcast like probably like about a month ago, maybe even like
I'd say about
sooner.
3. Yeah, I think it was 3 weeks
And
ago.
I remember when I hit him up, he was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm down, but like I'm fucking sick right now, and I'm not
Mhm.
feeling good." And like, I think you were in line to get a fucking COVID test
Yeah,
when we were texting.
the drive-through COVID test.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
Misa,
on that
I
today,
told.
dude.
Okay, look, we were talking about COVID the other day, and then I told you how I had a friend that self-administered the test. That was you, right?
Well, yeah, I went through the drive-through. The thing is,
He did it too.
You did it too?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
shit.
the military did it
the
too.
way they do it is so amazing. I would rather do that than go into like a facility where there's other people because you literally drive up and then they literally make you open your window like
Like a
3
crack, like
yeah,
a
like
fucking
2
crack.
inches, and then they have a little claw, like one of those little claw things, and they hand you the bag. And then you get it, and then you drive up to the next station. He holds up like a sign that says "Call this number," and then you call it. He talks to you through the whole thing, like exactly what to do. And there's like a break off point to put it in the test tube, put it
Holy
back in,
shit.
reseal it, and then he pulls up a canister or a trash can type thing, opens it up, walks away. You roll down your window, put it in there, and then roll your window up, and they just wave you off. And then you have a login information and everything. So you have to do it online first, so you have a way to go on and see your results and
See,
stuff.
that's
So
crazy. When I went to get mine, I rolled down my window and they were suited up.
Yeah.
And it was the guard, and they did it to me. And then they put it in the tube. And then I saw him turn, like he put the tube there, and then he turned the opposite way and then threw the gloves. So I guess with every person, he was changing the gloves. And then I pulled up, and then that's where the person gave me the information. Like, here's who you call. This is where you get the results, like
Yeah.
all that stuff. But then I was like, okay, cool. And then I was done. So it was quick.
yeah, and like I was telling you guys earlier, it's really important for me to like make sure I keep my distance like in public, like large public areas, because my mom has lupus, my sister has endo, they have low immune, so, and I work with family, so if I like I told you guys, I'm like 99% sure I had COVID. But the only thing is, when I took the test, it came back negative, and I was about to go back to work, and it just got worse and worse and worse, and went to go take a second test. And the doctor told me, hey, it's like a 40-60 chance if you get the right results. Even if it came back positive, it's more than likely 50-50, like that it's correct. Or if you get a negative, it's like 50-50. It's really based off like how you were feeling and stuff. And so he said it was like near the end of the 2 weeks. He was like, it's going to be completely pointless right now to get a second test. I'm just going to give you medicine for ammonia because that might have developed. But all the stuff that he saw and I told him about, and he was like, I'm pretty sure you had COVID. So
He was like, it's like he's like, based on what you're telling me, you're a fucking COVID guy. So-
Yeah.
yeah,
You're a sick ass motherfucker.
you know how to party with that COVID. I can tell right now.
So how was it though? What were the symptoms for you?
So it was really weird because I had just done a stream And I actually thought the sickness that I was feeling was from the stream. I did. If you guys ever played Super Mario 64 back in the day, at the end of the game you get like a Mario cake. Like Princess Peach gives you a cake. So like I've been speed running that game.
Hold up. You actually beat that fucking game?
Oh, I speed run it within 25 minutes. So I beat it in 25 minutes.
Because I remember being little as fuck trying to play that game, and I was never able to beat it. But,
no, I've never beat it.
Cool.
That was a badass game, though. I love Mario 64.
It's great. But I wanted to do a blind bake-off, so I made that Mario cake completely blind.
I saw that on his eyes.
So I saw it. I had my friend on a Discord call, and he was kind of walking me through, making sure I wasn't gonna like kill myself.
The house down and shit.
You almost did, I think.
Yeah. Well, no. The I took it off. I took it off to go put it in the oven, so I didn't burn myself or anything. But yeah, I was like joking around. I threw flour in my face because I spilled so much flour, and my friend was like, "That's not a lot of flour," and I was like, "Look at this flour, Trip. Look at it." And I threw it in my face. Look at all this fucking flour, Trip. That's a lot of fucking flour. And threw it in my face, and then like I tasted batter and stuff. So I thought like I don't eat sweets very often, so I thought maybe I was just feeling sick. But it was like I woke up the next day, and I felt like that tingle, like almost you have goosebumps all over your body, and it's super sensitive. And it didn't go away by Sunday. And I actually went to work on Monday, and it was still happening. And I felt like I was almost going to pass out. We always have to wear a mask at work and everything. So, and we're all distanced like yards away from each other. But the next day I woke up, like on that Tuesday, I woke up and I felt awful. It was like I couldn't sleep that night because of fever dreams. I had dreams this is going to sound weird, that I was literally wrapping paper on a table for like gift wrapping, and I kept moving to a different side of the bed because my mind was telling me I was on the wrong side of the gift wrapping table. It was really weird.
You're not being efficient. Move.
Yeah, and then like I tried to take like a ice cold bath to bring down my temperature and stuff, and like it just wasn't working. And it just got worse and worse for literally 2 weeks straight. And then I had to keep my AC down to 60 degrees just to function.
That's what happens when you speed run that fucking Mario 64.
Yeah, exactly.
Take your time on that.
Yeah.
Damn, video games are a killer. They were right about it.
My mom was right. She said, that game's going to kill you.
They cause violence, but not people to people, just yourself.
Yeah.
They just infect you.
You know, one of those little shrooms you hit in Mario? That shit fucking gave you COVID. Yeah.
I got the purple one.
That shit gave him the fucking COVID.
That's what it was.
Speaking of COVID, have you guys seen how like fucking flu shots are like, they're like being branded and like pushed like ridiculously right now? Like I heard on the radio, fucking Albertsons is a local grocery store here in El Paso. They were like, if you come, get a fucking flu shot from our motherfucking pharmacy.
I would love if it was worded that way, by the way.
Dude, no, I know.
Motherfucking pharmacy.
Dude, I would go.
Because
like,
when I hear
it would make me want to go even more.
Dude, when I hear these advertising commercials, I cut out all the bullshit. And I'm just like, what's the message that they're trying to convey to me? And that's what I was hearing. I was like, if you motherfuckers come and get a motherfucking flu shot from my motherfucking pharmacy, I'm going to give you 20% off your fucking grocery order for that day. I was like, bro, when have they ever done that?
I think I know why. You have to understand, like, because of the coronavirus, right now it's pretty much a time where like the flu starts. This is like where like people start getting sick with the flu. So like having both of them running, you know, the first thing you want to do is you want to have all these people and make sure they have their flu shot.
The other thing is, I heard that the coronavirus doesn't react well with like heat. And like they thought it was going to go away during the summer because of all the heat, but now we're getting towards the cold months. So that, along with the flu, it's just going to mess stuff.
It's going to be deadly.
Yeah, but like what I was thinking was like before this, like in order to get a flu shot, you had to have like some sort of health insurance. It was going to cost you something, and now they're like, bro, we'll give you 8 flu shots if you need them. Yeah, like, fuck it. And I'm like,
buy one. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, they're buy one, get one free.
But we got family packs.
Yeah. But I'm like, at the same time, what if like, I'm not trying to get all crazy, but like,
I'll do their trackers. That's what they are. They're just trying to track you.
That's fine.
Put a tracking.
I don't know if they're tracking you, but like, okay, you know how the flu shot is like essentially the flu, but like a dead version of the virus? Like, why are you even making your like body susceptible to that shit? Like, especially during a pandemic. Like, you know
I don't know,
I mean?
Chris.
Maybe this year we take.
I'm not a biochemist.
Maybe this year we take it off for flu shots. We're like, no flu shots this year. Let's just see who makes it through.
You know what? How about nobody
Just
takes
kidding.
nothing and then
Let us over here like God bless.
may the strongest survive.
I'm a little surprised by Albertsons that they take 20% off. I thought, if anything, they just bring back Monopoly and you have to find the 3 pieces, get the free flu shot.
They still have that shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
No,
you know,
actually,
like those,
it's like the COVID shot. It's like instead of like the $1 million
Yeah,
prize,
it's just
like
one single
you and
COVID
your whole
shot.
family get the whole COVID.
You guys get COVID vaccines for life.
First ones in line.
Yeah.
Let's hope we don't.
But
Know that.
like, I was just thinking, like, when have you guys ever seen fucking like Albertsons like being like, bro, we'll give
I've
you
seen.
a fucking flu shot.
I've seen places where they give out like free shots. You can go to like Walgreens, they'll give you a discount.
I think
or
it's
stuff like that.
CVS is the one
Yeah,
that's
it's
free
Oh,
ones,
I've
yeah.
always seen. That's why I'm like, you tripping or you
Yeah,
ain't
I
paying
think Chris
attention?
is just tripping.
He doesn't pay attention.
Chris, when was the
And
last time you got a flu shot?
last year?
I've never gotten a flu shot in my entire life.
Yeah,
Because
like,
I think about it a lot, and
I
I
don't
think
like
like,
getting
dude,
flu shots.
I
'cause
probably
they-
get a
they
flu
make you
shot.
sick.
I probably get one
That
flu shot
means
once
you
every 5
already
years.
had it. You know what?
But I'm also the same type of person that if I have a headache or something, I don't like taking medicine. I hate it.
Oh,
I hate it.
Yeah.
Unless
So
like I'm in
double-edged sword.
super bad pain. I
Unless
won't
it's
take
weed,
medicine.
I don't take any medicine.
unless his arms on the floor detached from his body, he won't do anything.
No, there was
fucking me sick.
I did have a wisdom tooth at one time that it was underneath my gum, and I guess
Oh.
it became abscessed or whatever underneath and got infected. Gave me a blood infection where I turned so pale I passed out at work, and I still kept trying to work.
All right,
And then my dad was like, "You need to go now."
Wait, why is it
Go
called wisdom
home.
tooth?
Well, okay, hold on.
Well,
Well,
they
I
sent you to the
don't
hospital.
know why it's called wisdom tooth or
They're
wisdom
not wise.
teeth, but let's talk about this and the way they pull these fucking teeth out of your fucking mouth. Okay, because I had a very similar.
I think mine might have
situation.
been different than yours because it literally blew up under the gum.
Oh my god!
So
that
they had
sounds fucking.
So they had
terrible.
to inject me and numb the whole area, slice it open, and pull out every single piece.
Okay, no, yeah,
Pull
look,
out every
that's kind of
single
like
piece.
what they did to me, but they didn't give me enough painkiller. So they pulled out mine like all in one piece,
Yeah.
but I could feel them like every fucking ounce of pressure, like
The
pulling
pressure-
on my
pressure's fine,
fucking
though.
gum, dude. It was terrible. I hated it.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
you
like
also
it.
have to understand this guy is
I'm a
a
bitch.
wimp.
I'm a bitch when it comes
Oh.
to medical procedures.
Like, he can't even swallow shit.
So I had to get dental work on my. He's a spitter, not a swallower.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! So that was a good one.
Try taking him to get fucking any sort of supplement, any sort of ibuprofen.
Dude,
Good fucking
like
luck.
if they try to give me a
Good
shot,
luck.
when I see the needle, my face goes pale.
And every
You
time,
pass out.
I'm like, dude, I'm gonna die.
No, and they don't take him serious. Like that's the funniest part to me is they're like, no, like you're good, dude. Like no, like every time without a doubt.
Yeah, but this is a rational fear, and I'll tell you why. Because this is where it comes from. Have you guys seen the movie Pearl Harbor?
I mean, yeah, like
Okay,
way back in the day. I
At the
don't remember
beginning,
it.
when they're
That was the
fucking
shittiest movie.
okay,
ever,
I'm not
dude.
talking about how good of a movie.
That
it
movie
is.
was shittier than the actual Pearl Harbor.
All I'm saying is at the very beginning of the movie, when they're going through their fucking medical thing, and all the fucking nurses are giving these guys the shots in the ass, and one of them fucking like stabs the guy.
Okay.
And it just traumatized
What
me.
year did Pearl Harbor happen in?
Yes, dude.
Because I'm pretty sure technology has advanced quite a bit.
No. I'm sure.
Well, then
dude,
again, it's
but
2020.
It's
so.
2020, and then a matter of fact, talking about 2020. Remember when we talked to fucking our boy Fernando Cuevas?
Yes.
And this was already like a while back, but remember? And we gave predictions, and I
Right.
predicted that crazy hurricane season. And this was like a few months ago. Have you guys seen what's up with these hurricanes?
I've only heard that scientists have predicted that it's going to be the worst hurricane season in the past, 20 years?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty bad
Something
right
like
now. And real quick, before we get into this hurricanes, we had asked Fernie if he could predict something. And shout out to Fernie, by the way.
Shout out
But he was saying
predicted the
about earthquakes, dude.
Yeah.
And now LA is being hit by earthquakes.
Yeah, the
and
4.2
shit, you know?
was the last one.
So,
I was watching a
and-
streamer that got
and
hit.
the
and they were
fires and shit like that.
Bro.
Fernie, come back, dude.
Well, I
Come
mean,
back to El Paso,
the
dog.
fires do happen like every year. It's just part of.
But
like,
this
the
year,
environment.
actually, it's the most that's ever burned.
Wasn't that because
in
of the
history.
baby reveal, like the gender reveal?
Well,
party?
supposedly, like one of those big fires started because like whatever.
Smoke bomb.
Like, yeah, they were gonna use like a smoke bomb to like reveal the gender, and then like something went wrong with it, and it fucking just like caused the fire.
Guys,
and now look,
I would name that baby like Blaze
Inferno.
Like Blaze Inferno.
Guys, if you're gonna reveal your gender of your baby, just make a cake and change the color of the inside. That's it.
Go back to that.
Yeah.
The worst you're gonna get is one person gets
Please.
food poisoning, and then that's it, and the whole
Dude.
town doesn't burn down.
No,
That's
dude.
just-
So I used to work at Party
Just bake
City,
a cake.
and people would come in and they'd bring like boxes, and they'd be like, "Hey, can you put like,
Dynamite
you know,
in this.
no, yeah, pretty much.
Can you turn this into an explosive?
Can you put these balloons and then have this balloon and then have this? Like we had one balloon where it would get big, like fucking huge, like big, like half my body, and we would fill it with a powder and then they would pop it. But then the thing about it is it's fucking helium, so it's like it's susceptible to heat, it's susceptible to cold. So then sometimes it'd be in the summer, and then people would come back fucking pissed, like the fucking balloons didn't even pop or blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, dude, like you've been having this in your car for like 6 hours, like, and it's hot, like we told you, like
How dare them? Helium is at an all-time low right now.
Yeah.
There's like a shortage of it.
There's a
well,
shortage
once we
of
run
this shit.
out, we run out, dude. Like
Yeah.
that tripped me out. I'm all, what?
Shout out to Helium for
Yeah.
constantly being there for birthday parties and kids. That way they can have that
For
beautiful.
literally
Making my
no
dances at Lincoln
reason.
top tier, I would take the helium.
He was like a
That's
tip
it.
of the helium.
That was Lincoln dances for me.
Yeah, dude, for sure. So, okay, back to the hurricanes. Did you guys see how crazy the hurricanes were getting recently, like about a week ago? And this is from CNN.com. For the second time on record, the Atlantic has 5+ tropical cyclones simultaneously. So for you guys who don't know what that means
So
at
what
the
are you
same
reading?
time. Well, I'm reading it from here because I can't read from here. But
You
that's
can't
just,
read that.
dude. No, I'm fucking blind, dude. Like
I have
my
glasses on,
Yeah.
Chris.
So I can see it, but it's just like I can't.
COVID will do that.
No, he
Yeah.
just can't read.
I just can't read it.
He
But
just can't read.
anyways, this is the only other time that there were 5 actual tropical cyclones at the same time
Everybody died.
was back in 1971. So I guess this has happened before, but it is a little alarming, and I would hate.
And it
to
is
be-
2020, so expect the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked by anything
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I actually saw what is his name? Something Johnson. He makes like really short videos on YouTube. But he's hilarious, and he made one right now about 2020 news, like saying the news, and he opens up the newspaper, and it's like everything that would ever happen in any other time that would take over a whole week's worth of news. He's like, wow. And a girl comes in, what's the news look like? I don't know, I forgot.
He's like, let's just not
Holy
go there.
shit. Like, look, these are all the things.
Gus Johnson.
There's that one, May, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, those are all the
11,
tropical
12,
storms
13,
they've recorded.
14, 15,
How many in
16,
Texas so far? How many hit Texas? I know we hit.
I know
some
they had
tropical
one.
storms.
They had like one pretty bad that was like already like a few weeks ago,
But
but
it's like up to Houston.
and that one hit like the Houston Galveston area, but
And El Paso still can't get any rain.
we can't get a fucking drop of rain over here. But fucking yeah, dude, 2020 is crazy. Fucking election year. So who are you voting for, Wesley? just get straight to the point.
You know what?
Okay, so
Chris just got serious right now.
I'm about to lose a lot of followers right now.
Oh,
but
no.
but let me just tell you,
No.
I got to get rid of Cheeto Man. And let me just tell you, I've never seen a Cheeto act like such a baby.
The no way one.
Oh, the no way. No, I agree. Cheeto Man, he's got to go, man. He's ran his course.
Cheetos deserve to be in a bag and be eaten, not in office and whining about like, I don't want to lose.
Have you seen that? Like, he's kind of like, he's already brought it up. Like, he's like, I don't know about this transition of power. Like, I
See,
might fight it.
The funniest thing is he's only
Start a
saying that
civil war.
if he loses. He's fine. He's fine with the result if he wins.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like
if
right
he
now, he's
loses-
having doubts. That's why he's saying that. You know, like he's pretty much saying like, I'm gonna start shit up
Well,
if I
you
lose.
saw the new news, right? That he wants Biden to do a drug test because he thinks Biden is doing really well with debates. And
he
a
wants
week
him to
ago-
do a drug test.
Yeah,
too
and then-
good.
And a week ago, he said, "Oh, Biden's never going to stand a chance." And then this, I think it was last night or today, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I want Biden to do a drug test. Of course, I'll do one as well." But his debates on television and stuff have been way uneven to his past. And blah,
Yeah,
blah,
but,
blah.
like,
It's like,
what-
no, you're just saying you're gonna lose, dude.
What drug do you take that makes you like the super debater? Like you smoke
Ritalin?
like
Ritalin, maybe?
I was gonna say like you smoke a fuckload of meth and you just start
Maybe some
debating the
speed.
shit out of people.
Your apartment's really clean,
Yeah,
and you
that's what
just
I'm
know how.
You're just like super like into your shit because you're fucking strung the fuck out, but you're like super focused. But it only lasts for like half an hour and then you start crashing.
Don't drug test. Just start playing some trippy stuff on the big screen
I'm
behind.
thinking they
and,
should
like,
fired somebody and got somebody else that knew what to write. Better shit for this guy to fucking read.
Fucking
Yeah.
Trump, dude.
Trump is that's an experience. Trump is 2020. Trump
Yeah.
equals 2020. I
Yeah.
think that's the best way to put
I
it.
think 2020 should end with Trump ending his presidency.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to state, and a lot of people, hopefully they hear this, when the elections happen, they're not going to be over on election night because of
Hell
all the
no.
mail-in. It's going to be months until we find
Yeah,
out.
we're not gonna know
So-
for a while. who
So
won.
there's going to be
Oh,
weeks on
really?
Facebook and other platforms where they're like, oh, this person won and this person won. And then there's going to be a whole court thing. That's why Trump wants people to put a person in Supreme Court, even though she just died.
Yeah.
And her last request was to wait.
No, dude,
No,
he's
but
rushing that.
it's-
He's
no.
he's rushing that appointment.
The-
like,
It's
not
called
only that,
politics.
but not only that, but like when you look at the record and you see how many other Republicans in the past have said, hey, we want to wait because we want to fill this vacancy when it's convenient for our party. So that's why it's being called out even more. Like, not just because she died, but it's like, wait a second, like you too personally in the past have said, hey, I don't want this position filled because it's going to be politically like
With Obama, I believe.
exactly. So it's like, okay, like in these situations, like this is when we hold politicians accountable. If we know this is what they said or this is what they said was going to happen and they don't follow through or they act hypocritically or they act, contradictory to themselves, then we call them out on. That's the purpose of
Honestly,
it.
elections are starting to seem like high school elections now. It's just a
Yeah,
popularity
yeah.
character, like character. It's
It's
ridiculous.
it's turning more into like a reality show, into like
A
like,
reality show star is,
Yeah, like
is the
the- yeah.
president right now.
yeah,
So
well, when
Yeah.
fucking Kanye wants to be a fucking viable candidate, it's like, come on, we're fucking
didn't he pee on a Grammy on Drake's Grammy or like on a
yeah,
Grammy
yeah,
and
because
tweet at
he's
Drake or
dude.
something?
He put his whole fucking record label contract on blast on fucking Instagram or Twitter or something.
He's manic.
He's going
I
through
guarantee
it.
you, Kanye's manic, and he's
Yeah.
having a manic
He
episode.
is.
But
He's bipolar, dude, for
but-
sure.
But one side note I do want to say is, guys, if you want to make a difference, you have till October 5th to get your registration in so you guys can vote. If you want to make a difference, you can't complain. You don't vote because you didn't do anything. Even if your vote doesn't work out, just send it in. Go online. Go to, I think it's voteregistertexas.org. Don't quote me on that. So I might have to figure that out. And you print it out, fill it out, mail it in, and it literally takes like 3 days to go in.
Let
So-
us fucking
yeah.
calling my ass out because I've
just
been
Chris,
I almost forgot. I'm with you. I almost forgot completely about it. I thought I already registered and I almost screwed.
No.
myself.
She's calling me
No,
out for
no.
another reason because like I've had arguments with people where I'm like, why are we voting for some shit that's obviously corrupted?
I
Like,
get it.
oh, you know what I mean?
Gerrymandering.
And,
So you
like-
that's
have
gonna get way
proof
too
that
deep.
fucking
No, I know
old
it's
people
gonna get
don't
too deep, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like you're still contributing. Like, for example, and I use
Yeah.
just this example alone. Like, for sure, in the last election that got Trump elected,
Hillary had the popular vote.
well, not
millions.
only that, but definitely there was Russian interference in the election.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was corrupted.
Check
And
out
so,
Facebook
for me-
Frontline, the Facebook dilemma.
For me, like my biggest thing is like, okay, if you know something is corrupted and you know that like this process is unjust and undue, you voting is like, you're contributing to it in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even though like I'm kind of weird with voting myself because you're right. Like it does seem kind of corrupt with the college or whatever.
The electoral college
Yeah.
is just a bullshit system, dude.
But even with that, honestly, all we can really do is vote. And even if your vote doesn't count for the president, do it for other stuff like Senate, governors.
yeah, I
all
would
that
say like
stuff.
vote for your local officials, like
local is really where it starts because
like your
local
district
votes is-
attorney, like your like
Build up.
vote for who's going to be on your city council, like things like that. You know what I mean? But like in this sense, like, and I know like, and I'm not trying to say like the right to vote isn't like important because in some places they fucking kill for that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I don't think those people would kill for that right
if they had our situation.
If
like, how it
because
works,
they're
you know?
like, bro, this is the corrupt shit that we don't want.
Yeah.
This is exactly why we vote.
Yeah,
So we don't get this.
I think it's just structured absolutely awful. I don't. I
Yeah,
think
like
it worked. I think it worked in the past, and it's just an ancient.
Yeah, it's just like an ancient
situation.
way of
Yeah.
like fucking electing presidents. Like we've
But
been
see-
doing this for
But
so
we-
long. Like how have we not like renovated?
But we
it?
can't
Like,
go.
You know what I mean?
We can't just walk to the White House and be like, "Hey, out. We want you out." No, the only thing we can do is vote. And so,
Yeah.
like, might as well do what we can and then work from that.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
that's the best.
and
thing
then
to do.
that's kind of like what pissed me off anymore. More was when Trump was like, "Well, you know what? I'm not going to cede like like the seat like just because I fucking lost the election." I'm like, dude.
Can I just state this? People are shocked by that, but he won 4 years ago against Hillary and said that it was corrupt. That like he literally lost the small thing, the
Yeah.
popular vote that doesn't matter, and he still complained about it. Of course he's not going to leave if he loses. There is like he said that 4 years ago, and we're acting like everything crazy he says is brand new.
That's what I
But
don't
I've been
understand.
dealing with it for 4 years, and I'm just like, I almost got off Twitter. It's just so annoying.
Yeah, dude, fucking. Hey, welcome back, guys. What happened? Fucking Misa just leaves out of nowhere. What happened?
I just think, look, at the end of the day,
He put his
Duty
registration
calls.
in the mail.
Yeah. I just remembered and I was like, yo, I need to go register right
He
now.
went to go put his fucking his registration
Just
ballot in the fucking drop box.
Ran straight towards the
That way it could get processed by the end of
I
this
was all
week.
yelling, fuck Trump on the way over.
All right, so we just talked some politics. We're not going to get into it anymore. Misa, you missed out. But you know what we do want to talk about, Misa? We're excited for this segment. This segment has been getting a lot of attention. People like it. They're excited. They think it's funny. And this segment is called our Thoughts from the Shower with Misa segment. So why don't you go ahead and take it away, Misa?
I thought my phone was vibrating, my bad. That literally tripped me out. I looked over. I was like, wait, who's calling me?
That's the sound I make when this water feels so damn good. Yeah. Anyways, Hey. If the Cyclops closes its eye, is it a wink or a blink? Hey. Who closes the door? Who closes the bus door after the bus driver gets off? Hey. If someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation? Hey. What color is a mirror?
Was that an extra shower thought? Wow.
Yeah, it was.
We have 4 of them this time.
I actually have one.
Okay, hold on. Go back into the shower. Wesley,
All
get
right,
into
hold
the
on,
shower.
hold on.
with
Let me
us.
turn this water back on.
Yeah. How does
yeah,
that
let me
water
just-
feel, Wesley?
It's a little hot, but I'll get used to it. Just
Deal with it.
scoot over. It's only on my left shoulder. Take your hog in it.
Alright. Jesus.
If we consider flying things birds, do crabs consider fish birds?
They're flying in the ocean, technically.
That's a good one. I
Okay,
love
hold
it.
on. So,
Anyways, I only got one towel though.
okay, so this is the
I'll use the
second,
blow
dude,
dryer.
Lisa. You know how I know this segment is good because this is the second time one of our guests has been like, "Yo, I got a shower thought. Let me hop in that shower with you,
I
Misa."
literally just thought of it, and I was like,
All right, so
I should get a bigger shower for next time.
okay,
Get a
so
4%.
let's dissect these. We had 4 shower thoughts from Misa, and then we had the bonus from Wesley. Wesley's shower thought was if we consider if things that are flying birds, right? Then do crabs consider fish like birds, right? Is that
Yeah.
what it was?
all the
Kinda?
flish, all the flish.
Yeah, sorry.
That's my favorite band is Flish. When I get really high, I go and watch Flish or listen to Flish.
Okay, restate that. I fucked it up. I botched that one.
If we consider animals that are flying
Birds.
right now,
Okay,
birds,
there you go.
do crabs and lobsters consider fish birds?
Yes, I'm going off the bat. Yes.
I'm gonna have to probably
They both-
say yes too.
They both lay eggs too.
He's on, just so you know.
Yeah. Get that on National Geographic.
What do you think, Letta? She's thinking about this real
They
hard.
both have flappers and tails.
And they're both moving real fast.
Because I'm trying to be, I'm a crab, you know, and I'm trying to see a fish. And I'm like,
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
They both go really well with butter and seasoning. So, I mean.
What do you think? Okay. All right. I like that one. Okay. That was a good one. Misa's first one was if a cyclops blinks or if it closes its eye, is it a blink or a wink? Right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think that's up to the Cyclops now.
It's his call.
I can't. I've never lived as a cyclops.
Okay, watch. Everybody close one eye. Everyone close one eye.
Say it again. Say it again. I got it.
If a Cyclops closes its eye, is it a wink or a blink?
Okay, everybody close your eye and tell us if you winked or blinked, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm blinking because I'm closing one eye.
That was a blink. Yeah, that was a blink, bro.
I'm gonna say a blink because I actually have a glass eye in this side. So technically, I'm kidding. I don't.
I don't. Like, oh, really?
Okay, but
I'm looking at your eye like, dude, that shit looks so real.
It's a blink because to wink
because
means you're doing it deliberately.
Well, I think in order to wink, you have to have two eyes so that one of them can do something else while your other one is winking.
So you guys are saying that a Cyclops can't wink?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's segregation right there. That's not fair.
Yeah,
he's being left out.
He was born that way, dude. He was born
that's not his fault. That's why I think it was up to the Cyclops.
He already has to deal with the village people trying with pitchforks. Now he has to deal with not winking at the other girls. Like, Leela had it hard, dude.
All right.
I don't even know why I asked that, dude. I should write this shit down before me. All right.
What was your second thought, Lisa?
Who closes the bus door after the bus driver gets off?
Oh! I envision them like hooking up to something, and then it like closes behind them. You know?
I expect that they have like a beeper, just like my car, and just like, beep, beep, and then it just closes.
I expect the bus driver just never to leave.
Or it's haunted.
I mean, he's there in the morning to pick me up, and he's there after school to take me home.
Actually, this is a fact that all bus drivers, they work on a bus until they die, and then they die on the bus so the ghost can stay behind and close the door.
Hey,
that's a fact.
Now that makes perfect sense. So how was that when that first bus was made, how was that door first closed?
With the way my brain works, would you guys believe I don't do any drugs? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now imagine if you did.
He's back in the shower again.
Yeah, he's back in for round 2. All right. What was your third one, Lisa? And what was your bonus one? I forgot your bonus one, but what was the third one?
Okay, my third one was if someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation?
I don't like that
one. Or is it a massacre?
Or I think
or
it is
who do you know who to believe?
Yes, dude.
Like, you just not take them seriously?
How about this? If somebody claims that they want to kill themselves with multiple personality, who's the real shooter?
That's what I'm saying.
Then it becomes murder. Right?
I mean,
yeah, because
different people, so yes.
Yeah, because he didn't kill himself. His other personality killed himself.
No, his other person. Because that's the thing about it is they don't. You have to.
What do you think, Luis? Let's Luis answer this question. Answer this question about it.
Get closer to the mic.
If somebody with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation?
I actually think that a hostage situation.
No, yeah, they're guilty, right?
You can see that.
But it's because they genuinely believe it. They're different people. They're not.
It's a fact, Elena. It's a fact. I believe in it.
But it's not. It's
a
not
fact.
like.
Let me put it this way. If you think about what a human actually we're not human. We're literally just brains in a meat and bone mech.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
So we're like on this machine walking.
So if you're multi-personality, you're like the Power Rangers. We're like the 5 Power Rangers together in one mech. And if you take out that mech, they're all dead.
Right.
So that would be a murder-suicide.
We just transferred it to fucking Power Rangers.
That's a perfect analogy.
Hey, I'm the fucking blue one. Fuck you guys. I'm the blue motherfucking Power Ranger. Okay, what was your bonus one, Lisa?
Luis, did you have something?
Yeah, so isn't there a movie that there's this dude that has multiple personalities that kidnaps two females?
Oh yeah, what's that movie called, dude?
It's
Because it came out.
It's from Unbreakable.
It's-
Like
yeah,
that series.
Glass?
Like no, it's not.
It's not Glass.
It's
I don't know. I don't watch movies.
Oh, it's a badass movie, dude.
Glass was the final one, and he's in Glass. But
mm.
he
Is
has
this the
his
one
own
that just
movie.
got like re-released or some shit?
The
back
sun
in
just
day?
went down, guys.
It's
getting late.
the sun just set here in El Paso, Texas.
That's how fast it is. It's sunny all day, and then bam, straight to night.
Oh shit! All right, Misa, what was your bonus or your
All right.
bonus thought? That was
Bonus one was, what color is a mirror?
clear.
No, I actually saw this.
Silver.
I believe it's a green-based hue because if you've ever seen the edge of a mirror when it's just by itself and you see
Oh,
the edge,
that's
it does have a green base.
Yes, that's why we got him on the podcast today
Hey.
because we wanted to know what color mirrors are,
answering
And
and
the
he
real
answered
questions.
we're answering the important questions, guys. We're tackling those tough questions that are.
You know
out
what? I'm just glad you came in the shower with me, dude.
there.
I really am, dude.
I haven't showered in
I haven't
months.
answered these questions, these many questions.
I've been living that British life, so I haven't showered for a while. So it was really nice to get in. So
That's
my
fucking
cat won't even cuddle with me.
hilarious.
It's weird.
All right, guys. So we are approaching the 46-minute mark here. We are gonna
What?
take. Yeah, that shit went by real fast.
That's
huh?
a good. That's when you know it's gonna be a good one, guys.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna ask Wesley to get into his Twitch channel. It's called Watch Out Loud. He's gonna get into that a little bit, give us a little promo, and then we're also gonna do our funniest things from the internet and ask him some 5 random questions, like we like to do with all our guests. So, guys, make sure you guys are following us on Facebook. Make sure you guys are liking us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and we're going to make sure to get right back into this podcast after this break. So we will be right.
Hold on.
And make sure to hit that bell icon to get updates about the podcast uploaded to YouTube.
Hey,
The
there you go.
notification button.
Yeah, it's right there.
Make sure you
At
click
the top.
it and enable it.
At the
It's at the top, like over here somewhere. Over there.
Did you guys actually know if you hit the subscribe button, it changes color? It's really cool. So go ahead and do that and click
Try
the
it out.
button. It'll
Just
Yeah,
try it
try it. Check it out right now.
Just click on it once.
Yeah, and then, well, actually, we'll save that for later. But we're gonna go to break. We'll be right back.
It's like we never left.
All right, guys. So we are back. Episode number 44, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, featuring friend of the podcast, Wesley Gerhart.
Hi.
Thanks again for being here today, man. How are you feeling the pod today? How's it going? What do you think?
You know what? I was expecting a lot more.
Oh.
Just kidding. No.
Delete this shit. I'm done.
I guess I'm not allowed to leave and gonna have to deal with that. No, like you said earlier, we got the
Oh,
47 minutes and didn't even realize it. So it's definitely been a blast.
Yeah, that shit was flying
Absolutely.
earlier, but that's what, that's kind of like when like Misa said, when the conversation's flowing and it just goes by that fast, it's kind of like, hey, well, must be doing something right. So
I'd right swipe this podcast.
Look at Luis. Yep.
swipe up, baby. Hey, make sure you
Get that
swipe up.
super like.
2 swipes.
I paid $2.99 for that extra super like. There was a girl last week, but this podcast.
We're in the running.
That shit's funny, dude.
I'd fuck with that.
Yes.
So fucking like I know we had talked about this, but for a lot of the people who don't know like what you do as a content creator, you have a Twitch channel. It's called Watch Out Loud. Can you kind of give us a little like history on that and like how you started streaming?
Well, it's kind of like a weird story. Like I actually started getting into content creation because I moved to Austin for a while and I had a lot of family that I was trying to keep in contact with. So I started doing vlogs in Austin and uploading fun like stuff. Like it's kind of like the vlogs you would see nowadays. And it was really fun to do and my family loved watching it. And then I didn't have cable, so I started watching a lot of YouTube and getting into how things were going there. And then I moved back to El Paso, started doing skits.
YouTube saves lives.
I was going to say that on
Absolutely.
YouTube, yeah.
Absolutely. Who needs cable when you can just get free entertainment?
Yeah. YouTube's the shit.
Or just sign up for free trials like Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. But yeah, I started doing skits and other things when I moved back, and they're really cringe. I'm pretty sure they're deleted off the internet now. Thank God.
Nah, you know what? We gotta find out now, Chris.
They're unlisted. I know.
Dude, I
that.
tried looking for some of his old Halo videos, which we'll get into later, but
Yeah.
I was on YouTube like trying to see if I can find them, but dude, fucking, there's so much like Halo 2
somebody
content back in
hacked
the day.
that. Somebody hacked that old account and took it over, even though I only had 100 subs. But
Hey.
that thing's been around since 2006, I think.
Yeah.
So
Hey, 5
Yeah.
subs
Yeah,
is a
this
lot.
dude, this guy was on YouTube before anybody I know was on YouTube, and like in the rundown, I put OG streamer, and that's why, because like this guy has been like everybody, like shout out to Rico, shout out to Greg,
Yeah.
everybody doing their streaming thing. Shout out to you guys, like
Shout
I'm
out
a-
my friend Steven.
yeah, shout out to him. Forensics, he used to rap, right?
Oh yes, forensics. Shout out.
So we know
Gabe.
people who are streamers. So like, dude, shout out to you guys. Keep doing your fucking thing. But let me tell you, fucking Wesley, bro,
yeah.
was streaming before streaming was fucking streaming.
I was on Twitch.tv right after it was Justin.tv, when it was just like a random. It was
See, I
almost
didn't
like
even know that.
It was and
Me either.
then it became Twitch, and then like 4 years later, Amazon bought Twitch, now owns Twitch. That was an awful transition. Amazon, hopefully Amazon doesn't listen. Jeff Bezos, get out of my
sorry, dude, they
freaking
are
platform.
listening.
Yeah, we're sponsored actually by them. Just kidding.
He
Shout
whips
out.
out an Amazon box. Now today I'm unboxing on Amazon.
Same day delivery, guys. Mhm.
But what was crazy, dude, is because like I remember like back in the day, like now it's very easy for people to get set up and start streaming. But like
Yeah.
back in the day, if you wanted to do that, you had to like be going fucking all out. You had to be
Mhm.
like really invested in it. It wasn't as easy to access as it is now. And I just always remember you being that guy like that was fucking ahead of the curve, like when it came to like video games and like
Yeah.
being able to broadcast yourself like to everybody else. You know what I mean?
That's a really nice way of calling me a nerd back in the day.
Hey,
But
dude, okay, look.
Nerd
this
is a
happened
new
to-
is a new.
Dude,
is
there's
a new
nothing
hit.
wrong with being called a
only
nerd. I don't
because
think so.
only because of the Marvel movies. If it wasn't for the Marvel movies, it wouldn't have been cool to be a nerd. Let me
Same,
let me
dude,
tell
Dude,
you.
if you're a
Like-
nerd, that's good. That's a
Yeah.
good compliment. That means that you're
No, no,
somebody
no.
who's smart and that just has found something that they're very passionate
But-
about and that you like.
And Funko Pops.
That you
ruined
get
it,
into.
too.
Baloney. I feel like
I
growing
haven't had
up.
bologna in a while.
I
Bologna
hate
sandwiches are
bologna.
fire.
You hate bologna?
Bologna is just like sandwich hot dog.
It's fucking
It's
good.
delicious,
Whatever.
dude.
they're pretty
With
good.
some mustard, mayo.
I'll just get some ham.
Have
I'm
you
just-
ever
that's
toasted
been-
it with an egg, an over easy egg?
Hey,
I've toasted a hot dog. I just have a hot dog. It's literally just a big flat hot dog pancake. That's all it is. It's a hot dog. It's the same stuff in it. It's the same exact stuff.
All right, let's get back on track.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
well,
But
then over here with bologna and shit.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I'm just saying it is.
She didn't say anything. She just said bologna.
she's like,
So
that's the
that
sandwich
was my
I'm making
response.
tonight for myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking watch out loud. Like where can people find your channel? Like what kind of content do you give them on there?
Well, first of all, you can find me on any social media. I'm really easy on plugs because it's all Watch Out Loud. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, which is kind of dead right now. But I'm going to start a VOD channel, which is all my streams just like archived. That's going to start sometime next week, and that's going to be like Watch Out Loud VODs on YouTube. But on Twitch, it's just Watch Out Loud. Twitch.tv / Watch Out Loud. Stuff I do, I like to break away from the norm. Everybody just sits there, plays League of Legends or Fortnite or something like that. And no, I don't like doing that. I like entertaining. That's why I've retired so many times, because there's sometimes I just feel like my groove isn't there. I need to step away. So like I've been streaming since 2013, but I've been taking so many breaks, like and here and there, like a year break here. And I just recently retired and then just came back.
Came back again.
But I do anything that's super entertaining. It doesn't have to be video games, especially since Twitch isn't just video games now. Because our friend Greg is now just opening Pokemon cards.
Yeah, fucking Greg. Yeah, we saw that.
Greg, you have a problem? This is my shout out to you.
You know what? I think that's like a brilliant idea. I think what Greg is doing.
No, it is.
I think what Greg is doing is gonna blow up. Man.
Oh no!
I
Well,
think-
it's actually already blown up on YouTube because there's a creator called Max Mofo, who does another podcast you might have heard of, Cold Ones. That's
Cold
like a
Ones.
big one. They get really drunk the whole
Oh,
time.
nice.
They bring on people
Yes.
like iDubbbz.
that sounds like
that.
conversing with Chris and me, so the
Slow
podcast.
They're like two Australians that just get messed up all the time.
That sounds like a podcast I want to be on. Actually.
but all he's known for is opening Pokemon stuff, and I don't think he keeps most of it. He literally destroys it half the time.
Damn.
He's friends with-
Destroys it?
he's friends with How to Basic, the egg guy, like
Okay.
how to tie your shoes, and he ties shoes and then throws eggs at it and stuff.
See, that's weird.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I mean that's the internet. That's what the internet loves.
That's what the
But,
internet's for, man.
It
like just
never fails.
just recently for a stream, for example, I played Among Us, which is a big game right now that ruins friendships, and I love every ounce of it. It's like the new Uno. And then before that stream, I was telling these guys that I baked a cake completely blind.
That's I think that's
That's
something
out of
me and you,
control.
Chris, need to do, man.
That's
We
out of
need
control.
to like make a pizza.
It came out really good.
Yeah.
The only thing that was bad on that cake was I put too much milk into the frosting, because I made the frosting from scratch too. I didn't just buy
Wow.
frosting.
Oh shit!
And so
Get
the
outta
frosting
here.
came
Fucking
out like cinnamon roll frosting.
Gordon Ramsay.
So it was kind of
Oh,
see-through.
fire.
So it was almost like the cake, instead of
Betty
having a
Boop.
And then it gave you
was like a
coronavirus.
glaze. Yeah,
That's what happened.
Basically gave me COVID. Thanks, Mario.
I burned a cookie last night.
She did.
What?
She fucking okay. So look, yesterday we went to fucking Dion's, which is a pizza place in Las
My
Cruces.
favorite
which is
place in
pretty
the
fire.
world.
We went all the way there. We picked up the pizza, came back, but they sell cookies, so she got cookies.
It was pre-made. That's different.
yes, okay, but
It was a
Okay,
pre-made
but she
cookie,
put it-
and I still burnt
she
it.
put it
That doesn't-
in the toaster oven at like 100 million degrees.
No.
And it fucking cooked the whole thing black. It was
Like,
ridiculous.
You didn't smell it before, like
That reminds
burned up.
That reminds me, how many times, anybody in this room, how many times have you cooked something in the oven, but you were totally fucked up and you went to bed and woke
And you
up
forgot.
to just finding charcoal? Like I cooked pizza rolls, like 30 pizza rolls, came back and I was like, I guess I'm starting a barbecue. There's
Yep.
all these charcoal
I've
pieces
done
there.
that. I'm guilty.
I've done a full pizza too. Yeah.
I've been in a frozen pizza before. I baked myself before I baked
What?
the pizza.
Oh,
Bay.
yeah.
Shout
That'll
out.
do it,
I know what you mean by
for
that.
sure.
But I can understand like a pre-cooked pizza or a cookie
I was
because
so
you don't.
heartbroken.
There's no instructions on how to heat it up.
You know
Yeah, it's
what I
like you
mean?
just do
You
it
need
like
to heat it up if
you
it's
watch
already
it and
pre-cooked.
figure-
How did it come? Was it cold? Like a
she was envisioning like that gooey, like soft
Yes,
cookie
because
That's
that's
like
what we used to do
that
at
everybody
Dion's.
wants.
When people would order cookies at
That's
Dion's,
not what she got.
they would say, "Do you want it? Do you want it toasted?" Yes, and we put it in the oven, and then it would go through the little oven,
So
and then you get it, and it was gooey, and it was delicious,
shit.
and I
So
was
future-
heartbroken.
future tense, you should probably just put it in the microwave. For
Yeah,
about
I was about to say. Thank you,
because
dude.
that's how long it cooks. It takes to cook a Pop-Tart in the microwave. It takes 10 seconds,
Yeah,
and you get that
exactly.
gooey center and hot warm center. I'm pretty sure it's the same as a cookie,
All right,
unless
dude.
it's Chips Ahoy or something.
I guess.
So,
I guess.
I know like we burn cookies here on the podcast, but what's the craziest thing you've ever done on like live on a Twitch stream?
So I did this whole month-long thing. It was
Month?
it was month-long that the whole event lasted. It was me eating a Carolina Reaper pepper, but I didn't do it every day. It was
God bless.
I set up donations. I set up donations so
Okay.
people could donate, and you can put little messages. So people that put hashtag Team Pepper, I would have to subtract 1 minute away from me, or add 1 minute of me waiting to drink milk after I do it at the end of the month. If somebody did Team Milk, and it was $10 for each one for the vote to count, was towards me drinking milk. And then if somebody donated $100 right on the spot, that was another pepper. So I ended up doing 3 Carolina Reaper peppers all at the same time,
No.
and 27. The highlight's still on the internet, so it's there.
Oh my god,
Proof.
dude!
But yeah, I couldn't drink milk for 27 minutes. And this is back in old Twitch where there wasn't a just chatting section or anything where you could just sit there and open Pokemon cards or talk to your chat or sing a song or anything. You had to play a video game or you get banned. So while I'm suffering, I had to play through a video game for 27 minutes.
Wow,
And
dedication, right
make
there,
it
dude.
entertaining. And yeah, that was insane because
I
after
would have
Damn.
been crying. Like
Just-
when I eat hot stuff, I cry. My nose sweats. My mouth gets hot. Like
my I was telling them that my mouth literally just shrunk down into like a butthole. It was like I was talking like this. Like if you watch the video towards the end, I'm like, guys, I don't even feel the pain anymore. It's because my body just shut down.
yeah.
I'm trying to drink my beer. Does anybody have a straw? I'm like, I can't get it in there.
Oh, shoot.
Just
Bro.
thinking about it is
Me-
hurting my asshole.
My laptop
What about it?
charger.
Okay. Well,
This
If you want, do you want to go get it real fast?
Hold
Okay,
on.
yeah, go get it real fast.
Hey, Luis, take over. Luis, sit down right here.
Luis, come co-produce for us.
I think maybe the only other thing I ever regretted doing on stream while she's away is something I can kind of show, and it's that you can kind of see it. I shaved my head, and that was because of Minecraft. So literally, the game of Minecraft caused me to shave my head.
Hey,
Couldn't beat it, so I had to shave it. Yeah. I had long, luscious
Hey, real
locks,
quick, let me
dude.
ask Luis something now that he came up to the mic. Hey, Luis, what's your favorite game to play on any system? You play Xbox, right?
I do play Xbox, and favorite game is gonna be
Halo.
Halo.
Master Chief Collection with
Yes,
the whole
sir.
redut.
Yes, sir.
got
only
that shit on my Xbox.
The only problem is, I think it's the Halo Classic. When you look at the revamped, because you know how you can change it back to old classic view, they kind of dumbed down the colors of some of like the Covenant, like the aliens, so they just blend into the background, and I
can't see
way
them.
too often. Yeah, like instead of like the big orange
Like
and
the
yellow
graphics
and stuff.
suck? Are they better? It's just like the
It's
color?
better. It's so good that they blend in instead of having those cartoon
just-
colors
yeah.
where you know where to shoot. That's the only problem I had. But yeah, that game's
Your
awesome.
problem was that it got a little harder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
good at video games. That's why I do other stuff and eat peppers and stuff.
Yo, Halo was like the OG game, and like I said, fucking this dude back in the day, and this was before people were just streaming like nothing. This guy was like posting Halo videos on fucking YouTube where we would just be doing stupid shit on the internet.
Yeah.
And like fucking like all these random ass Halo videos that were inspired by like the Red versus Blue series that was like real popular back in the day.
You actually got it right. I was streaming before I was streaming because I used to have parties at one of my apartments where I had an Xbox 360, and I would get like the new game like Dead Space just came out, and I remember Dead Space was awesome. We'd invite like 20 people. Everybody has beer, sitting back on the couch, all surrounding me, literally watching me play this game. Nobody says, "Oh, my turn." There's just 20
That's
people
dope,
behind
dude.
me
That's
watching.
That's what I'm saying,
in
dude.
person.
Yeah.
In
That's-
person, I was like, "Oh, okay." So I've always been used to it.
That's what I'm saying. That was like before its time. And like, I remember back then, like I said, it wasn't just as easy. Like you had to have like these graphic cards and these chips for your computer. Like it was like only certain people were doing that shit back in the day. But another thing I remember that you would fucking do, and this was because of how popular fucking Jackass was back in the day.
God.
This guy, I remember him, and a few of our other friends tried to be those guys that would do the Jackass
No, we
stunts.
were those guys.
Well, no, they did. No, they actually did.
I have 2 screws in my ankle.
And
when I jumped in a bush at the Willows, and I didn't know that there was out of the back of my own truck at 40 miles an hour.
Oh no!
And it was during prom. It was during Coronado's prom, I think. And I jumped out, and there's black light poles. You can't see at nighttime. You can't see the black pole coming out. So
You should
I
see the
went
light.
back.
You just thought the light was floating.
Well, I was drunk too. There's alcohol involved. But yeah, I flew back, and then my foot hit the pole and just snapped. And then I went and
Oh my
jumped. And then I went and
God.
jumped on a trampoline 5 minutes later.
What?
Yeah,
Out of
alcohol is a
control.
hell of a drug.
Try adrenaline.
And not like there was video of that at some point.
yeah.
Like I remember seeing this. Like he fucking like. Sorry, my mic just got.
No, funny-
Touch it.
It's because he's leaning his fucking big ass arm on that shit.
Funny story about that video being on the internet. I posted that video on the internet of me breaking my ankle because I wanted to show my friends. When I woke up the next morning and had to go to the hospital and get a cast and everything, I told my parents I was at, I think it was homecoming and not prom. And I stood up on a table on the chair to see if my friend won like homecoming queen or something like that. And it pulled out and broke my ankle. And they believed that for the longest time. They felt bad.
Aw.
And then one morning I woke up and because I couldn't get out of the bed, and they gave me a tray and it had orange juice and like all my breakfast on it because I had to stay home. And then I lifted up my plate, and then there was a printed out screenshot of the video of me jumping out. And I was like, oh shit.
No.
I was
Hey, that
about
guy
to
looks
jump
like
out
me.
that window and run.
That guy looks like me.
That shit's hilarious, dude.
It was me. It was literally the screenshot of me midair like this, flying into the bush.
And then
yeah, I
Well,
I
they
still don't hear the end of it.
They
I
uncovered his lie right there. They
Yeah.
got him.
You're
They caught him
double
I
red-handed.
found out my sister is the one that told him.
Oh,
Not on purpose. Not on purpose. She
Okay.
thought that they already knew or
Okay.
something.
All right.
But
That's on purpose, dude.
No fault.
I got
to
a
her.
sister
No
too,
fault to
man.
her.
I got a sister too. Shout out to Vivi.
Same.
but
Yeah.
Shout out my sister, Amanda.
Shut up, please.
Shout
But
out
hey,
my
This
sister.
guy, Luis, is like, I love Misa's sister. Yo, fucking, like, dude, what's crazy to me is like people grow up now and like Jackass isn't a thing. Like, we got so
Oh,
lucky,
yeah.
like,
yeah.
to be able, dude, because that was a fucking phenomenon.
No, let me
Like
just
the whole
explain this.
Jackass thing, dude.
I literally, with other people in a group, a specific group, purposely went out and did stunts that hurt us and made us look cringe and stupid in public, and we were applauded for it.
Yeah.
We were applauded for. You do that today,
I'm applauding you
you're
right
the
now.
most hated person in the town.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, there's some applause for you.
there, dude.
Entertainment has definitely taken a
Yeah.
turn.
Dude, well, I would just say, like, I mean,
Hey, wait.
No, I'm saying,
I heard there's actually another Jackass coming out.
I probably wouldn't watch. I wouldn't.
dude,
find
it's
it
not
funny.
going to be the same,
Yeah.
dude. Like, the original, well, like, even Jackass 2 and 3, like, those movies were, like,
And then
they got
3D.
worse. But, like, I'm talking about, like, Jackass when it was on MTV,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Right.
the fucking episodes.
Dude, I remember this
You know what I
one
mean?
thing, and I remember
That shit was fucking badass.
my mom. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to Misa's mom, by the way. You already know why.
But yeah, my mom was never about all that shit. But as we got older, you know, she kind of was a little easy off. And my family's religious, you know, so I remember like every time my mom was around, I would and Jackass was on, I was just change it just out of respect to my mom, you know. And then this one time, I was probably like 14 years old and Jackass, and I was all into it. And my mom was walking in, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna leave it." And right when my mom sits down, it's an episode, and I hadn't seen it. It's the first time I see it, and it's literally when this Chris guy,
The party boy.
the party boy, he like hold
Chris
on,
Pontius. R.I.P. By the way,
Chris Pontius, dude.
R.I.P.
This is like
died, right?
No, it was Ryan. It was Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Dunn.
Ryan Dunn with the big
Sorry,
beard.
yeah, my bad. I just killed somebody that's still alive. My
Yeah.
bad. Shout out to R.I.P. Ryan Dunn.
That sounds like
yeah,
Among
yeah.
Us. The game.
Yeah.
I know, right? But dude, literally, like right when like I was sitting down on the couch and she passes me, and I'm just like kind of nervous, but I was like, whatever, you know, like. And right when she sits down, the scene plays where this Chris guy like blows out of a hole in the middle of the sidewalk, and he straight as Satan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
I remember
and
that. I
somebody
remember
punches his ass.
No,
right?
he's just like it's like people are walking and there's like this construction zone and there's like a hole in the floor and there's like people are walking and just
He flies out.
he just flies out and then he stands up and then he has a sign like
he hits that concrete so hard,
Yeah,
and
he
then he
hit it
comes
so
back up. He's like,
fuck
"I'm the
Jesus.
devil. I don't care. Fuck
Like,
Jesus."
fuck Jesus, you know, and all this shit. And my
Oh,
mom's
God.
just like,
Of
That reminds me
course.
of
The worst part.
the very first Jackass movie. I went to eat with my dad. It was like when we first moved here. He was living here first because he was getting his like work set up. And we went out to eat, and I said I really wanted to see Jackass, the movie, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we can go do that." And we went and watched it, and he sat there with me watching the movie, and we both got out, and he's like, "What is wrong with you?"
What the fuck did we just watch?
dude, I think one of the best scenes that Jackass ever did was when they had Wee Man going to a bar with a girlfriend. And it turns into a bar fight,
Oh yeah, and it's all like
and it's all little,
And
And
it's
then
all,
all the,
little
all the
people.
small people come out,
You know,
like
the small cops, and then and then the people that are there are looking, are like,
they're
what the
tripping out.
Yeah.
and then like there's hurt people, and then like the ER people come.
The
out.
EMT
The
comes
EMT
out.
come out.
They're the same.
like if they do that nowadays, people would just
Oh,
think,
dude.
"Oh, that's a TLC show."
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for
Yeah, dude.
sure.
And
They take
honestly, I don't think
A
Jackass
reality
could
show.
exist today
Yeah.
because they did some shit that was like pretty controversial.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
at the same time, like I said, that's why I'm grateful we got to experience that shit because they don't make shit like that anymore.
I think Jackass is the reason why people nowadays, when something sounds out of place, they're like, "Okay, are you filming me right now? Is this a prank or
Yeah,
something?"
exactly.
You can't prank
Exactly.
people anymore.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that
for
and then
sure.
like also that fucking stupid Ashton Kutcher show fucking punked.
Fuck that show.
Like I'm Kutcher,
That
bro. You got
is
punked.
crazy.
You got motherfucking punked, motherfucker.
Ashton Kutcher, that motherfucker.
Oh, dude, that
But
shit's funny.
shout out what he's doing for good in
Yeah, I was
child
gonna say that.
trafficking.
All right, so
Damn it, Lena, we're talking shit about somebody. You just can't be like, oh, anyway, just a shout out to this person for this.
hey, Nisa, you want me to piss you off real fast?
Dude, no, don't.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to.
I'm ready.
Hey, Wesley,
Steak
do you like
Fuck
steak
steak
pedos?
pedos. Fuck steak. I knew your ass was gonna.
Do I like what?
Steak pedos.
Big pedos? I used to.
Hey, so no more, right?
Well, why?
you don't
He
know
probably
more?
hasn't.
They've
had it
been
in a
gone
long
forever,
time.
aren't they?
Why? Why are they gone though?
I don't know.
Because they suck. That's why. Thank
What
you.
was it?
You don't know.
Tatanka was the only thing. Tatanka, dude.
Tatanka's still
Best high school lunch in the world.
Yo, what is Luis saying back there?
fine.
Yo, hold on. What is your homie saying back there? Oh!
Look at him walking away. I'll see you later, guy.
Misa, you lost this battle altogether. Okay.
No,
anyway.
I haven't lost because steak pedos, like he said,
Oh my god.
I used to.
No.
You can't anymore
Turn off
because
your mic.
It doesn't
They're close.
exist. But no, I'm also saying you have to agree. As a kid in high school, going to lunch,
That's
that
what
was
I'm
a
saying.
top tier.
That's all
like,
I'm
going-
saying.
well, yeah, when you're comparing it
That's
to
all I'm
cafeteria
saying.
food,
Oh yeah,
because that's the closest shit that was there.
I mean, most fast food is
All
cafeteria.
right.
food,
Anyways,
so.
let's transition here.
You
Misa,
see,
you're
he does this when I know I'm bringing up facts,
No,
and he's
actually,
like, I don't want the
he's
people to
losing
find
this
out.
argument.
I'm
He's
actually
been-
craving a Tatanka. I haven't had that taste in so long.
Let's
I'm
go
actually
after
craving
this.
it now.
To steak pedos. Is there-
Let's go.
Anyways, let's transition, guys. We're gonna do.
Jerry.
You're a bitch, Chris. Fuck steak beetles.
I'm about to kick you off this
And Chris,
motherfucking podcast.
Fuck
again.
you.
God bless. Hey, your own boy.
Hey,
That you
wait,
brought
wait.
through.
Hood.
He's got my back.
Chris.
Wait, I'm gonna fix this real fast. The fact that he doesn't like steak pedos, that's more for us. That's all
Yeah.
it means. That's all it means. That's all it means.
I'm not even worried about you no more. That's
Wait.
all good.
What about pineapple on pizza?
No, dude, fuck that shit. Get out of here.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
that
you
shit.
can leave.
You can get the fuck out of here. Yo, Wesley's in here holding court right now. He's kicking people out.
He's
decided who
judge
can
and
stay.
jury, judge and
I'm all
jury.
about this right now. I fucking love it.
But again, we don't
Chris
like.
is just mad because the Cowboys lost.
But
Well, that's why I'm hooded Chris right now.
Yeah, because you're.
Hey, don't make me get back into this shit, motherfucker. I don't like that. I don't like that we lost. You think I like taking it out?
You're
I
making-
like W's, baby.
Oh well, you
I
shit.
spell my name WCHRIS.
Okay, all right, I'm starting to want to drink again. Oh my god.
No, that's what happens when you.
That's what happens when you hang out with me. You want to fucking drink because I'm just fucking crazy.
want to put up with this. shit.
Anyways, let's get into the funniest things from the internet, guys.
Drives me to drink.
And we're gonna be looking at this projector that we got here. Lena, if you can please turn on
right when you pointed at it, it turned off.
please turn on the computer.
Right
That
when
would
you
be
did that.
amazing.
I was like, am I high right now? What is
Perfect
Okay.
timing.
Oh.
Chris was like right there, and I turned around.
Me and Wesley have videos, and you guys have pictures. So let's start with your guys' first.
Okay.
Whose is this funniest thing from the internet?
Misha. Yeah, this is just a picture of a Peter Griffin from the Family Guy,
Yeah.
and he's just thinking really hard, and it says, "The twins ever realized that one of them was unplanned?"
Okay, I see what's going on here. You're
This
trying,
is like a shower thought.
he's literally trying to extend shower thoughts. Right? That's all he's doing.
Yes. This
Hey,
is,
you know
this
what,
should
man?
have been part of your shower.
I'm a type of guy that thinks really deep about a lot of things.
and
You know?
he likes to shower 3 times a night, obviously.
Can we all I think that's hilarious, but can we all agree that Family Guy memes just scream Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, for
I
sure.
only ever really see him
Okay,
on Facebook.
Leno, tell us about your funniest thing from
Oh my God! Here we go again.
another pizza meme.
Oh no! But you know what? This is probably the best pizza meme that you put up so far.
Fucking Scarface shit.
No,
Or-
this is
No.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
I don't even watch movies, and I know
We got to delete it now.
Yeah, dude.
Improper.
So it's Home Alone, guys. And it says ordering pizza in 2020. Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell
Get
out
the
of here.
hell
Put
out.
some actual, some voice work behind that.
Some girth.
No, because people are gonna think this is like that whole music segment.
Yeah,
and that
wait,
shit
wait.
didn't work out.
Yeah, let's not add girth. I just super swiped the podcast.
No girth allowed.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
so
Please.
Wesley has a YouTube video that he wants to show
Oh,
us.
dude.
He hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't seen it yet.
Go-
Lisa's gonna love this one.
Lena, can you go ahead and pull that up for us?
Okay, so
You can go full screen too if you want.
It's a least.
There you go.
Close this door real quick.
He's just like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Okay, so for the podcast only audience, this guy has a dog right in front of him, and he tells him to get the fuck out of it here, and he starts throwing his hand in the dog's mouth really fast.
I think
It's
the best
really
way you can find it is if you look up hand in dog's mouth on YouTube. Don't do it on Google.
Hey, Misha, what were you on the screen there? Okay, let's go to my funniest.
That was little Bub, or that was
Look
Bubs.
at it, look at it.
All right, let's.
That's it. I caught you.
Okay, this is my funniest thing from the internet, and let me set some context here. There's a deer, a cat, and a dog, and they're all in a skirmish here. So let's check it out.
About steak pitas.
It's a little long, and there's a voiceover you might not be able to hear, but.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck you too then. Fuck this. Yo, what the fuck is this little nigga behind you? Yo, teacher, get your ass over here. Real talk. I don't think that bullshit. What's wrong with you? Who is this little ass nigga? Real, I told you about talking to strangers. Fuck this little ass up. Shit, man. Bring your ass on. Oh yeah, let's go. Hey, why the fuck is this nigga following us? Real talk. Why the fuck?
Real talk.
Bringing damn strangers and shit. What the fuck is that over there? Real talk. Shit. What are you laying down for? Yes, you're fine. What? The fuck did you say to me?
Oh
What
no.
did you just say to me, y'all? Hey, so shit, nigga, I'll beat the fuck out. Fuck gang.
Oh my God!
That's animal cruelty.
Poor dog!
I can't watch it. 'Cause
I
I've seen
can't.
the original. And,
The dog dies.
no,
Oh,
Yeah, Chris.
No, he does. He gets like fucked up. In
Yeah,
that
he has to
video.
go to a vet and get emergency surgery.
I'm so sad for you.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Fucking pussy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh, he's not wrong at all.
10 years ago.
Oh my
Bro, that shit
God.
is hilarious still.
Dude,
Oh,
I've never seen that one, but I saw the original Raw, and it messed because like the sound the dog makes.
Yeah,
messed
the
me
dog
up.
starts like
Oh,
wailing all crazy.
Yeah.
Gave me chills.
Like I was about to tell you, I thought it was just gonna be the cat, and I was like, I didn't need your videos. So
I was
here's
about
the
to say
rest
because
of it.
I seen it before too, and I was gonna say, yeah, Chris, yeah, I don't know, this is like the funniest shit that you've seen.
To me, it's hilarious. I love it.
He's sick, guys.
He's a cat person, that's why.
Then you're
No, I'm
you're
just-
the only one that was laughing that whole time.
she was laughing harder than I was.
She was like,
Ay,
All right, guys.
Wait,
So,
that's not funny.
oh,
Not
Okay,
enough.
yeah.
That's good. Then the hurricane thing just popped up on screen.
Yeah, the hurricanes are back. Oh shit.
oh,
Okay,
shit,
so
already?
let's get ready to wrap up this podcast, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do what we do normally
Mhm.
with our guests,
Mm.
and that is we're gonna bring them on here and we're gonna ask them 5 random questions.
Yeah.
We're gonna peel back the layers, the metaphorical layers on our boy Wesley.
I'm an
here.
onion. I'm ready.
He's an onion, and he's ready to get peeled, and I'm ready to cry.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to have bad breath too.
donkey. I'm an onion donkey.
Okay, so question. Okay, before we do this, is everybody ready? Lisa, are you ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Lena, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Luis, are you ready?
This is somewhat
Wesley, are
like
you
an
ready?
No,
interrogation.
but let's do it.
Okay, he's not ready, so we can't do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah,
All right, question number 1. Are you more of a hunter or a gatherer?
hey.
Wow.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I'm gonna say hunter.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, Misa, what about you?
That's
Yeah,
not
dude.
Chris, though.
I'm a hunter,
You're a
bro.
hunter.
But I'm living like a gatherer.
Lena's a gatherer.
That's a hoarder. That's
Yeah.
called a hoarder. Look at her.
Look at that face she's making. Say
Okay.
something. Defend yourself.
First
You're
of
right.
all,
You're right, Chris.
You're right. First of all, you're right.
And you're right, Misa. And
Wait. She might be a hunter because she hunted down the cookie, but she didn't really like do what gatherers do and cook it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
prep it.
tried.
I like
You're more of a
this.
hunter.
I go between the lines.
Okay.
Gray area. Okay. Hunter gatherer.
You're a hatherer. Okay. Question number 2.
Please,
Okay.
please.
You're a new addition to a crayon box. What color are you?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
404 color not found. That's what it is for my rapper.
Really?
Look at me.
What can we call you? Like El Paso white? Like it's kind of like its own color, right?
I'm pigmentally challenged.
Pink, yes, that's what it'll say on the crayon.
Yeah.
That's a good,
Or
Okay,
no
then,
pigment.
It's like
She's gonna send
it's,
Crayola an advice of
it's-
like making a new
it's
color.
just wax. It's not even colored wax. It's just see-through wax.
it's
That's
just
all it is.
coloring just nothing on the paper.
I'm the
This is just literal wax.
I'm the stuff
call
that you-
it Casper.
I'm the stuff you put
color.
black light on and then you can see it.
Okay, question number 3. On a scale of 1 to 10 brains, how would you rate your memory?
3.
Oh shit,
Oh,
that's not a lot of brains.
Wait. Was that a question about zombies? I forgot.
No, memory. I see what you did.
Gotcha.
Dad hat in action.
Misa, how are you rating your memory?
I can't wait till I get this.
I'd say like a 5.
Because
to be
then it'll
honest.
be like, you know,
Luis, we need your memory rating.
what?
Oh, Luis is like the fucking like.
Like 4, man.
4?
I'd say, yeah, you had to remind him 3 times. so.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm still here." He's like, "I'm at a podcast right now." What's your memory rating?
What do you think my memory is?
Like a 2.
Hey, wait, what is she studying?
Neuroscience.
That's why.
Well, I like to say I'm at a
God bless.
stout 7.
Oh,
Shut the
bullshit.
hell up.
What do you
That's
mean?
the biggest
Chris,
baloney
Chris, there's
lie.
so many times where we're texting each other, and then like you send a text, and I'll send you a text back, and then you don't respond, and I send you a question, and then like I'll send him another question like a day later, and I was like, "Yo, so what's up?" He's like, "Oh, bro, I forgot to text you back."
I do have to say that we already talked about the hurricanes, and then when I made that joke that, oh, that's not
You-
funny, you're like, oh yeah, the hurricanes happened.
We caught
He's
himself.
full
Bro,
of
honestly,
shit.
fucking, dude, I haven't
He
I haven't
has
talked
what
to this guy in years. I still remember him. That's
has
worth
what-
something.
He
right?
called me
No.
Daniel when he met me. It was
I said, "Hey, Daniel."
Come on,
Daniel?
Are you?
No, that
Oh
was
God.
no. How could I forget this?
What I honestly believe.
But it's a 7, stout 7.
No.
I'm
And I'm gonna be 100. I'm
He's
gonna
still
be
6 to
honest.
7.
No,
I'm not saying it's a 9.
No.
It's just a 7. It's average.
No.
Yes,
No.
dude.
That's
You're like at a
average.
3. at
Hey, I
least.
remember to put the podcast out every week, right?
So let me.
Because we're over
reiterate.
here telling you, you fucking missed like 2 weeks.
Well, because we were moving.
He was quarantined, that's why.
No, dude.
Okay. Anyway, 7.
Like I said, no. He has what I like to call selective memory and
Oh.
selective hearing.
No.
Yes.
So he's selfish.
So
Yes.
he's selfish.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it is.
Damn, culos. Okay.
Well,
No way. Hey,
it's a yes way on this one.
Yes way. Hey,
Okay, so I have a 7 brain memory, by the way. Anyways,
Bullshit.
question number 4.
Out of 100.
If you
Wait, I just want to let you know, I know we all said that we're like our memory was like 3 and 4 and stuff and 2 and all that
I
stuff. You
forget
didn't
what
have to
we
tell us it was 7 like 13 times.
I know.
No, I know. I'm
It's because
sorry.
he forgot. He keeps forgetting.
I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Did I say it was a 7? I'm sorry. Or a 6.
I didn't
None
mean
of
to start
us
that,
are a 1. All right.
I didn't mean to start that back up again.
You see, it's because our guest even sees it.
It's
He's
because I
hearing it,
forgot I
too.
told you guys. Sorry.
So again, it's a 7.
It's a 7.
Now
Guys.
that I've said it 13 times,
And honestly,
it's 7.5.
you guys need to remember that.
It's a 7 in dog years, I think, maybe.
All right. Question number
Okay, that's
4. Question number 4, guys. Wesley.
Yeah?
If you can get rid of any state in the United States of
Florida.
America,
Florida. Like, is that even, like, I've been waiting for that thing to break off.
Hey, let my sister
I would've
come back
probably
from
said
Florida though, because
California.
she lives
Florida,
there.
you
There's
gotta come
boats.
back.
She'll just ride back.
And then my
let the
friend
rest-
Chris, I need him to come back.
She'll end up in
Chris,
Cuba.
you gotta
It's
come
all right.
back.
But yeah, so Florida, that's the one you're cutting
Dude, the
off?
zombie apocalypse could happen, and then Florida would be like, "I'm still going out to dinner tonight. That's fine, dude."
Hey, wait. Speaking of Florida, they just like opened up everything. Like
Yeah, they lifted their COVID restrictions.
Even
everything.
Even when it wasn't
Restrictions.
open, they didn't care.
Yeah.
They're wild.
They also don't know how to vote.
Look, Luis is so pissed off. He just walked away. He's like, "Yeah, Florida."
Sorry.
That was my vacation.
What
time.
state, Lena, what state are you removing from the United States if you had to?
Wherever Donald Trump lives.
He has a lot of houses. That's a lot of
Yeah, he
property
lives
to
up
get rid
Holy
of.
Yeah.
shit! I don't know.
Well, you got to pick one.
It's Florida, California.
No, I like California. Maybe like
New Mexico.
Idaho. I don't know.
I'm taking, what I'm going with is I'm removing West Virginia.
I thought you were going to remove me. I didn't hear the rest of that.
He's like,
Why the fuck are
Chris,
you
I'm
like
a
out of all the
What did I
states?
do?
because you can just remove West Virginia and put it back with the rest of Virginia and you're good.
Or you mean erase the line?
Well, I mean, technically it would just be completely gone, but what's in West Virginia really?
I don't know. We got
Land.
Land,
People?
probably some mountains.
You know what? I would let go.
Yeah,
of
I feel like West Virginia, we would all be able to go to sleep tonight and sleep soundly, and nobody would care.
I
about
would let
West
go of like Arkansas or something, just so we can have
Okay.
like a big. room
Well,
of
but
water
then
in the
Walmart
middle.
wouldn't like be around.
Okay,
Yeah.
then Kansas.
I would.
Okay, there you go.
I do
But
agree
then
with
what
you.
about Dorothy?
I do agree with you.
What about Dorothy? Where would she
Okay,
have
then-
come
Oh,
from?
true.
Ohio. Goodbye, Chris.
Yeah, I agree. If West Virginia left, nobody would.
Dude,
bat
nobody
an
would
eye.
care if West
Florida-
Virginia was just gone tomorrow.
If Florida went away,
I'm
I'd be
gonna
like,
tell
oh,
them West
You know what?
Virginia.
Look up like top history of West Virginia. What would we have missed?
Like close second, Rhode Island.
country road.
What do we need Rhode
Take
Island
me
for?
home.
Somebody tell me.
No,
We need an
literally,
island
what?
that has
No,
a
hold on,
road.
no. And I'm not just saying this because, I want to push a button on Lena.
Are you
but
ready? Are you ready?
I don't want to push a button on Lena.
You really
but
want New
New
Mexico?
Mexico.
Go.
New Mexico. If you
Fight
think about it,
me.
New Mexico.
Fight me.
What the fuck is in New Mexico that
Fight
you're going to be
me.
like,
No.
Fight me.
Arizona's so much worse.
Roadrunners, the Sandia Mountains,
Runner.
the Pecos River.
nobody knows that shit,
Okay.
Lena. Like, get out of here.
I'd say-
Okay, are you ready?
I'd say Arizona because I
Okay.
drove through that to go to Vegas, and
Yeah, it's just hot.
Yeah.
It literally looks like they build buildings to just move out
Arizona
of
can
them.
go.
Like it seems like nobody.
It's a
leaves their home.
mirage. That's what they built it
There's
for.
a place in
Like
Arizona called Nowhere.
Okay, so
There you go. See, that's what I mean.
All right. So what do we have up on the screen here?
okay, so we have fun facts about West Virginia.
Fuck West Virginia.
West Virginia was admitted to the Union on June 20th of 1863
Yeah, Chris, you're right.
by
I really
the
don't care about West
proclamation.
Virginia.
None of us care about this. Okay.
Oh, look.
Question number 5.
Oh, shit.
Fuck West Virginia. Okay. Question number, babe. I get what you're trying to do.
No, okay, no.
But it's cool.
What's the most interesting one out of all of them?
A blanket.
Fun fact: nobody
Apologies
cares
all
about
around.
West Virginia.
It's because it's
Look, she's
read
reading.
like
she
the
can-
worst
yeah,
thing she could.
babe.
Oh, okay. The Green Briar Hotel is also the home
Oh.
of the famous springs, which were rumored to cure various ailments.
Oh yes,
So does
various
the spot-
ailments are cured.
So does the spot at the Marriott.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same.
Yeah, get the shit out.
Yeah,
of here.
you know what?
You know what's in the
After
spot?
Lena,
You know what's in the spot at the Marriott?
Fuck all y'all.
Some dirty ass shit.
I don't know. I think
Like
just
you?
Lena messed it up. For
Okay.
all them West Virginians,
Shout out to y'all. Come to Texas. We'll
Good
take
night.
care of you. Question number 5, guys.
All right.
The final one.
Yeah.
wait, can we ask him that other one question?
Well, I'll let you
Okay.
ask a question at the very end.
Oh boy.
But I'll put that in your court.
I already know what it is.
Okay, question number 5.
Of course, Lena, you're part of the podcast.
So let's just let's all put on our imaginary goggles here. Everybody's got them on?
On.
Okay, nice. Everybody's got them on.
Hold
Okay,
up, give me a sec.
give them a second. Okay, there
There
you
we
go. Nice.
I need to
Okay,
put this
guys.
back in.
So let's imagine that a penguin wearing a sombrero walks into this room right now.
Wait, what? A penguin wearing what?
A sombrero.
A what?
A sombrero.
A what?
Sombrero.
Un sombrero.
Yeah.
Sombrero.
Okay. Question number 1 in this question 5. So it's like 2 questions in one.
Oh no.
What does he say and why is he here?
He says, because penguins say that.
Because penguins can't talk. Okay. So why is he here then?
I don't know. Somebody dropped him off. He didn't drive.
I don't know, but this is
How do
like
you
the
open the door?
stupidest questions.
Bro, that's a good question.
That's the stupidest question.
You've been watching too much Adventure Time.
Okay.
I've been
so-
watching too much of fucking Billy Madison or whatever fucking movie that was.
What was the first question?
No, the
That he's
question
dumb.
was...
why is Chris so stupid? Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That's a question that came from West Virginia. Let me just start.
That started.
That's why we need to get it out of this. That's why we need to remove it.
Yeah, because Chris must have been there, fucking born there, dude. Because
Yep.
holy shit, that was a shitty ass question, dude. Get
Sorry,
the fuck
guys.
out of here.
Okay. Misa, give him your
Yes,
random
please.
question.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Last question, man. Okay. There's $1 million on the table, right?
Mhm.
Cash.
Yeah.
Straight up cash.
Yeah.
And right next to me is my 85-year-old grandma.
It's your grandmother?
Lovely grandma, yes. My
Okay.
grandma.
She makes homemade tortillas, by
Yes,
the way.
actually she does. She makes
And her
some good
menudo
stuff.
is off the chain.
Her enchiladas are the shit. And the one way that you could walk away with those is just to come up to her and slap her as hard as you can. One time.
Oh, man.
Where do you do it?
I'm going to say no because there's not really $1 million on the table, and I don't feel like getting slapped when the podcast is over. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, I've never. No, but no, I don't think I've ever like angrily or like I don't know, like
Really?
you know what?
Let's say,
not a
okay,
violent-
let's say I
He's
already.
not a violent
Let's say,
We talked about West Virginia too much, okay? That's
look,
rubbing off on me,
let's
but
just
no.
say,
it's
I'm
good.
literally here and I'm telling you, my grandma's right here.
Yeah.
She's blind. She can't hear shit, but she's still alive.
Yeah.
She's happy.
Yeah.
And then I have $1 million right on the table, and I'm pissed off at my grandma
Cold
for
hard
something that
cash.
she did. Yeah, cold hard cash.
I'd give
And
you
I'm pissed off.
I'd give you 250,000. Give your grandmother 250,000, and then I'd take the 500 because I have to do the dirty deed and
Yeah.
get blamed for it.
So you
go.
would do it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take all the money.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's what we're trying to look for.
Yeah.
We're trying to look for that answer.
It turns out that everybody would fucking
Yeah.
do that. So
We have before you. We had our boy DJ Bonds Jr. over here, ABF champ, and right off the bat he said yes. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, like you should know your power. Like you're a streamer. It's cool, but this guy that's what he trains for is to knock people out.
Yeah, I mean,
My
look at his
85
arms.
grandma. This is my 85-year-old grandma, dude. And this guy right away was like, hell yes. He didn't even think about giving money to anybody.
The funny thing is, you didn't tell me how hard I had to slap her.
No,
you
had to-
gotta
no,
put the
you
wall up on her,
Yeah,
brother.
you had to
Oh.
hit her as hard as you
it
can.
needs to smack as hard as watch out loud does. It needs to smack.
I don't know.
And hypothetically talking, I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
she'll survive. No matter how hard
Oh,
you hit
yeah,
her.
then yeah.
She'll hurt or whatever, but she'll
you would-
survive.
But you would,
But I mean, the impact might like start the onset of Alzheimer's.
and that's why.
Or
she gets
it might
250
even, like, cure it.
That's why she gets 250,000. You get 250,000.
Well, I would get, I guess, 500,000 because she don't know. She's blind. She don't know what hit her.
And she doesn't know English, so she can't count.
I think.
How do you know?
Well, I've hung out with her.
I
bro.
think you
She's a
just
nice
took
lady.
the worst part of that. It was like all my fault, and you're like, I'll just take her money. Dude. She's blind, dude.
I just need somebody to do the dirty work.
If she
That's all I'm
reaches for
saying.
it, I'm just gonna.
You're the one that's offering the money. Like, I didn't
Because
offer you any money.
Because honestly, I wouldn't trust myself with $1 million. Like
Yeah,
your
me neither.
mindset
Me
just
neither, yeah.
changes.
You're
Like
gonna go crazy.
I would
start
rather.
doing all this stupid shit you normally wouldn't do.
I mean, if somebody gave
Like
me $1
what,
million,
Chris?
if
Like
you want to
what?
give me $1 million,
well,
go
like,
for it.
like
but-
okay, somebody gives you $1 million. What the fuck are you gonna do? Let's go on vacation. Let's ball the fuck out. I'm gonna buy everybody everything. We're gonna go everywhere.
I wouldn't do that.
Like,
I
you know
got
what I mean?
kids. I got a wife.
I think
Okay, well, your
responsibilities.
priorities are different, but like like
you would give a little bit to yourself.
I'd buy the
Like,
Cowboys and coach them differently.
not for $1 million.
Yeah, not for $1 million. I think that's
how much.
hey, you could buy the TV in the stadium. That's about it.
That's true. Maybe like half of it, even.
Just you would have to buy a new house too.
Hey.
That's not going to fit in there.
So, all right, guys. So let's wrap up this podcast, episode number 44, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, featuring friend of the podcast and Watch Out Loud channel creator, Mr. Wesley Gerhart. thanks again for being with us tonight, man. We really do appreciate it. Let's go around and give our final thoughts on this podcast, and then we'll wrap it up. So let's start with you, Lena. Final thoughts?
It was a pleasure to meet you. It's always surreal to meet people in Chris's life, especially like from when like he was little, just because it's like
We were youngins.
yeah,
But that's because we've been looking for people at that time. It's like when me and Chris started this stuff, we're like, dude, you know what? Let's start at Lincoln.
There's good stories that come from that.
There's
That's
good
why.
stories.
Yeah,
So-
it makes sense. So, but no, in all seriousness, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing
Absolutely.
your time with us. Thank you for sharing a part of you with us. That's something that is always appreciated. And shout out.
Oh, me? Shout out?
Yes, you shout out, dude.
Okay,
Definitely.
Twitch. Like I said, everything on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all Watch Out Loud. Just it's like laugh out loud, but Watch Out Loud, one word. And I do want to also state that I was telling you guys, I would love to have you guys on the stream and do a stream with you guys.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be hella cool. Yeah.
that'd
So
Make that happen
Definitely.
for sure.
definitely check them out, guys. Check them out on all the social media platforms. Check us out on all social media platforms. Remember, we're free. Remember, do your due diligence, vote, check your registration, do what you can to get educated about what's going on around you. And remember, love thy neighbor.
Well,
Unless you have my neighbor. then
unless
hate
we
my
don't have a neighbor right now, so
I was
how am
gonna say,
I
I
know,
fucking
we moved
hate my
in and they
neighbor.
moved out.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
they,
really? Your neighbor's out?
Wait, how much
Yeah.
do you pay here? Because like I want to get away from my neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
I like being loud on the stream. I'll move in.
Well, we're gonna have
You
to
wouldn't
contact
wanna
the
live here,
property
dude.
owner next door. Misa, do you have final thoughts? on the
Yes, dude.
podcast?
Wesley, bro, thank you for joining us here, man. Chris had told me about you. I was like, ooh, and he's like, watch out loud, guy, and I was like, watch what? It's like what? But thank you very much, man. It was a pleasure having you here. Like I said, it's when time like, dude, we're almost at an hour right now.
Yeah, this one's
This
already
is
at the
just the
15
second
minute mark.
half, but this always happens when we're all having a good time and when it's a good podcast. So thanks again, bro.
Absolutely.
Chris, Lena, it's always a good time. I want to give a big shout out right before this shit ends. By the time this gets released, it's gonna be my daughter's birthday. She's gonna be 11 years old. Shout out to my beautiful Isabella. I love you, girl.
Cheers.
Cheers to my baby girl. So yeah, dude, happy birthday, girl. Love you.
Hey, so guys, with all that being said, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Unless we got Luis here. You gotta
Yes.
give us a final.
Hey, hold
thought
on.
this episode.
Another one. Actually, now that this guy came into the mic,
What's up, man?
The question.
Luis, Mr. Beard, my brother from another mother.
Yes, sir.
This guy, shout out to this guy. He's just finished his time with the Marines. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for going all the way to Japan to fight for our freedom.
Hey.
I appreciate you. And now that you're back home, dude, now that you're done with the Marines, how do you feel?
You know what? I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed. You know, I've been waiting for this for quite some time. Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty much just a new chapter in my life, so I'm pretty excited about it.
You do just fine, brother.
Oh yeah,
You
man.
do
I'm
just
not
fine.
worried. You know. Yeah, I'm just like right now. I'm just relaxing for the time being, and then.
Well, you haven't even been here 24 hours. Oh, you've been here for about 24 hours now. So
Yeah.
welcome home, Luis.
Appreciate it, man.
Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for serving.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being an audience member today.
Yeah.
As we were saying earlier, Conversing with Chris and Lisa, the podcast is filmed in front of a live audience. So
Maybe we should talk about doing something like that, man. Maybe finding a place where we can have some audience members out
Get
here.
a little stadium seat.
Hang 'em up.
all right, guys. But anyways, shout out to Wesley for being on here. Shout out to Luis for being part of our live audience. Misa, Lena, thank you guys as always. Another
Fun.
great episode. Make sure you guys go fuck it.
Fuck it.
No.
What?
Make sure you
Make
guys
sure you guys go
fuck it. But make sure you guys go follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, on Apple Podcasts, guys. If you can give us a rating and a review, that will help us because it puts us on the trending charts, and that's where we want to be, so more people will listen to us. And also YouTube, make sure you motherfucking hit the subscribe button. So, episode 44, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast featuring Wesley Gerhart. We are.